Hello, Cancer. How y'all doing? This is your February 2023 extended reading. I'm just going to knock out the rest of the stuff that I didn't get from the main monthly and the bonus. Okay. Getting every drop of information I can out of February. For those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description box of this video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know. All right, let's jump in. Oh yeah. I've been telling the other signs this too. I got other platforms in the description of the video as well, like Facebook and Instagram. And there's also an alternative platform that I'm active on, and that is Telegram. For those of you who are members of the Truth community, that's where I talk about things that I don't cover here on YouTube. Okay. So I have fun with that app. It's fun. I only got like 500 people following me, but it's still fun, man. I love it. Anyway, though, let's jump into this. So we're starting this off here with the next person who is due to come in. Okay. Whatever the next soul contract is that's due to come in. Let's get a general outline. General energetic outline for the next person due to come into Cancer's life. Let's see. Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. So this has been coming up for a couple of the signs. Funny communication. Communication might be a little bit weird, a little bit awkward. You may wonder if the two of you speak the same vibrational language when you come together. All right, last one. Oh, the Seven of Pentacles reversed, though. Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So there's a lot of back and forth, push-pull energy here. I kind of see you wondering whether or not you're going to ghost this person or whether or not they're going to ghost you. I see you being highly suspect of somebody randomly, abruptly ending this. But I'm honestly feeling like it's kind of weird because there's a really strong, energetic, passionate connection between the two of you, but your communication is a little bit weird. For some reason, I don't know why, there's miscommunications between the two of you. You may take things that they say the wrong way. They may take things you say the wrong way. What I think it is with this World card, this is like the start of a completely new cycle. So more than likely, what this feels like to me is this person is more than likely unlike anybody you have ever dealt with before, and vice versa. You are unlike anybody they've ever dealt with before. So especially if you are accustomed to pretty much the same kind of situations playing themselves out and you get kind of comfortable, you think you know what you're dealing with, then all of a sudden a person that's unlike anybody you've dealt with before comes in, and this is a whole new cycle all the way around. It's very energetically different. So yeah, again, miscommunications. You may think they mean one thing when they mean something else. They may take you the wrong way. But I think things are going to actually move pretty fast between the two of you. Okay. All right. Well, let's look and see this person's intentions and feelings. Let's look at their energy, see what kind of person they are, all that good stuff. Page of Cups. They got a lot of feelings for you. But because you are unlike anybody they dealt with before, this awakens an emotional side of them that they more than likely haven't been in touch with for a while. What this kind of reminds me of, you know how when you're like in high school, for example, and you get your first little boyfriend, girlfriend, and it's all like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, and then you're like talking on the phone for hours, breathing through the phone, and you got to be around each other all the time. And then fast forward 10 years later, you done got your heart ripped out a few times. been played, lied to, and then you start kind of getting a little bit jaded, a little bit. It's kind of like, okay, what games are you going to play? You at least going to get creative with it. You got like a new lie or a new game that I haven't seen yet. You kind of get a little bit jaded. And then every once in a while, somebody shows up that completely breaks that mold. And it kind of reawakens that young love feeling that you felt a long time ago. It's kind of what I'm feeling like is going on with this person here. Could be another water sign for some of you. Oh, yeah. See, a whole new cycle for them, too. They have completed a karmic cycle. I feel like this person's very goal-oriented, though. Very goal-oriented. They want to get to know you on a psychological level. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. And the King of Cups. Look at this, though. King and Queen of Cups, both in the upright. They may feel like you're a little bit out of their league, though. They may feel just a little bit intimidated by you. So they're a little bit cautious. And again, with the Empress and the Lovers both in the reverse, I don't know if like having something long-term and serious was at the top of their priority list when the two of you first connect. So I kind of see it maybe surprising this person a little bit, but them trying to maintain their composure. But deep down, it's kind of like a battle between, heart and mind, where they feel a really intense connection, but they're like, I've got it all together. Trying to maintain composure with that King of Pentacles energy, Doesn't look like bad intentions, though. It looks really good, actually. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the outcome then. Outcome for the first month. The outcome for the first month that the two of you are connected. Page of Cups reversed. It's taken a while for that actual offer to be made. Like whatever the two of you come together as. Like if the two of you come together, sometimes how you come together with somebody and it's kind of unspoken. I'm not saying nothing. You're not saying nothing, but we know and it's unspoken, but we're waiting for somebody to like make that offer and make that next move. And it looks like y'all are both kind of holding off on that. Yeah, Ace of Cups upright, Page of Cups reversed. So this is going to be one of those types of connections, I think, that is more than likely going to be long-term commitment. But, those types of connections where, again, you come together with somebody, it's kind of unspoken, kind of, sort of, but all of a sudden, you wake up one day and the two of you are inseparable and you don't know exactly when it happened. So you kind of just make your anniversary date the day that you all met because you just don't really know when it happened. That's what I see happening with this here. So between the two of you, whichever one of you resonates with masculine energy, more than likely is a little bit off balance. Okay, because we have the masculine and the feminine, and the masculine is in the reverse. So it looks like we have good, solid feminine energy here in this connection, but the masculine energy is a little bit off balance. So if you are the feminine, you might notice that this person is a little off balance. Okay. If you are the masculine, you may have a little bit of work that you need to do. Okay. That divine masculine energy is no joke. It ain't no joke. They got to both come together in their own version of a balanced state in order for the two of you to link together like the yin and the yang. Does that make sense? Okay. I don't think that needs advice. That looks pretty solid, honestly. Looks pretty solid. So we're going to go ahead and go with the new person. New person. If you are not dealing with somebody who just recently made an appearance in your life, this is not for you. Let's get a good energetic outline between Cancer and the newest person who just recently showed up. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. The person you're dealing with may be a very giving, caring person. And for some of you, it may be the first time you ever actually dealt with a giving, caring person, because y'all are among the biggest hearted people in the whole zodiac. And sorry, stone cold hard fact of life, when you got a big old ass heart, people will prey on that. Yes, they will. And I think that's one of the lessons that I've never met a big-hearted person that doesn't have to learn that lesson the hard way. It's just part of the human 3D Earth game. You come in here with a big heart, there's vultures. Vultures looking for the biggest hearted people. And as soon as they see somebody with a big ass heart, they swoop down and they got you, you know? So some of you may not have actually dealt with somebody who's very giving and very caring. And it may be a little bit weird for some of you, possibly. Queen of Wands, though. Temperance reversed. Uh-oh, Devil card. Okay. Very sexual, might I add. One, the other, or both of you may possibly have some habits, little drinky drink, little smoky smoke, a little something, there might be some extracurricular activities that could be dangerous if you take it too far. And with the 10 of Cups in the reverse, though, and the Temperance in the reverse, there's something that's a little bit off balance between the two of you right now. Just a little bit. Could be a Libra for some of you. Also have Sagittarius and Capricorn here. Judgment reversed. It could be another Cancer for some of you. Okay. Well, I'm not going to lie. This and this, yet another example of the feminine being very well balanced and the masculine being a little bit off balance, especially if you're dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay. But I got to check this, because with the Devil card and the King of Wands in the reverse, not a very good combination. For those of you who don't know, the King of Wands reversed is the player. He's a game player. And the Devil card, well, that goes without saying. So let's look at this person's intentions real quick. Let's see what this person's all about. Hopefully that Devil card don't come up again. Hopefully not. What's this person's energy look like? What kind of person are they at the deepest level? Chariot in the upright. Okay. So I feel like they're kind of wanting things to move fast. They're not wanting to take it slow. They're wanting things to move fast. Maybe even faster than they are. Ace of Cups. So they do have a hell of a lot of feelings for you. That they do. Knight of Cups. Fool card. So this person may be the impulsive type. They may be the impulsive type that might just jump headfirst into something without thinking about it. Hangman, the Empress. Okay, Death card reversed. Emperor reversed. What is it with the Emperors and the Kings of Wands in the reverse? What's going on with that? All right, could be an Aries for some of you, but yeah, they have low self-confidence. That's probably what that King of Wands reversed was all about. I feel like this person has insecurities, but they may try to play it off like they don't. Like, especially if you are dealing with a male. Men are horrible about this. A man with insecurities, it seems like that manifests itself one extreme end of the spectrum or the other. Either he is like a little puppy dog quivering with his tail between his legs, Or on the other end of the spectrum, he may try to overcompensate and be real loud, cocky, and mean, have a chip on his shoulder, you know? But look, check it out. Again, Empress upright, Emperor reversed again. But I think this person does want long-term commitment. May be just a tad bit immature, though. With the Death and the Six of Cups both reversed, this person was burned very badly in the past and has not properly healed from it. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. Real quick before I forget, I got Aries, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Cancer. Okay. Well, let's see the outcome then. Outcome for the next month. How's the outcome looking? How's the outcome looking? Whoa. The Nine of Wands. Okay. So there's still some energy between the two of you of being very guarded and defensive. I mean, it's not inherently a bad thing. It's just too much of that is capable of seriously threatening a connection if we take that energy too far. Six of Wands reversed. Okay. Ace of Cups. So it does look like things are picking up and moving pretty quickly between the two of you. But I'm kind of feeling like I see for some strange reason, and I don't quite know why, but you are starting to become very suspect. You're starting to suspect that you can't trust this person. Okay. Nine of Wands. Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. For whatever reason, you are suspecting that they may have a bunch of other options. You may suspect that they're cheating, that they're talking to or seeing other people. And I see you being very worried that you're wasting your time. King of Wands reversed again. King of Pentacles. Ten of Wands reversed. Well, let's get the advice on this then. So I don't see separation happen, but I do see a big lack of trust. Okay. Advice. Judgment. So when it all comes down to it, we got to have a conversation. Got to have a conversation. Express your concerns like a mature adult. Got to get this person to open up, express your concerns. And if you express your concerns and you all have this conversation, and after the second month, you still don't know if you can trust them, that's when you want to back away from this. There should never be a lack of trust. Period. End of discussion. If there is a lack of trust, that's not the person the universe picked for you. Now, it doesn't matter why there's a lack of trust. Either A, my intuition is picking up on something shady about you. B, I'm broken, paranoid, and insecure, in which I have no business being in a relationship. Or C, we speak two totally different vibrational languages. All three of which, if I'm broken, paranoid, and insecure, I'm not a vibrational match to the person who aligns with my highest good anyway. But the universe is not going to pair me up with somebody to be my life partner that I don't know if I can trust. Okay. So, but don't just end this right away. Have a conversation like a mature adult. And after the second month, if you don't at least see them putting forth some effort, we got to see some effort. Okay. You got to be putting forth your effort too. Okay. This ain't one-sided. Both people got to be putting forth effort and work. But if you see yourself putting forth effort and they're just not, bye-bye. Not playing this game. Nope. I'm not going to attach myself to somebody who cares so little about, my feelings that they're not even going to attempt. Now, like I've said 100,000 times, another person cannot turn you into a happy person. Period. That's not the point. The point of it is you're not even going to try. Not even going to try. Not even going to put forth any effort at all. Later. No. Bye. Deuces. Later. All right. General messages. General, career, finance, friends, family. What general messages do we have for my Cancerians? Star card reversed. Two more. Ooh, looks like something at the workplace. Ooh, the Fool card. So I hate to get too specific, but some of you are connecting with some of you either maybe started a brand new job or you're connecting with somebody who just started working at the workplace. And I feel like there's a new soul contract happening between you and somebody at the workplace. That's all it's telling me. Like, for example, say you've been working there for a year and you've seen people come and go and come and go and come and go and come and go. Then all of a sudden a new person comes in and y'all connect. And it may be a little bit weird, a little bit different. There's a soul contract involved. Could be a karmic soul contract, could be a bump contract. I don't know what it is, but there's definitely some sort of soul contract between you and somebody at the workplace. And that's all it's telling me here. That's all it's telling me. It's not telling me whether or not it's positive, negative. I don't know. I'm honestly, the energy here isn't indicating either positive or negative. It's very blah. It's just saying that if you find yourself either just recently or about to be connecting with somebody at the workplace, like more so than you're connecting with anybody around you, there is a soul contract involved, and this connection serves a very important purpose. You know how many people come to me for personal readings and they'll say things like this? Well, I thought it was a soul connection. And I'm like, what? What? What do you mean you thought it was a soul connection? Of course it was a soul connection. Nobody has ever or will ever come into your life without there being a soul connection. The question is not, is there a soul connection? The question is, what type of soul connection is this? What purpose was this soul connection meant to serve? That's the question. You know what the problem is? The problem is everybody always tries to conflate spirituality with romance. That's what everybody always tries to do. I thought this person was my soulmate. I'm like, they were one of many. I promise you that. They were one of probably hundreds of thousands of soulmates that you have here in this lifetime, some of which you will never even meet. You will do something that will trigger the butterfly effect to make something happen in their life, and the two of you will never even cross paths. That's how complex it gets. Anyway, though. Okay, all right, whatever. That's all it told me. So let's get the random general freestyle advice. Any kind of advice Cancer needs to hear. 4 Pentacles in the reverse. Don't try to cling to anything the universe is trying to pull away from you. If you feel the universe pulling something away from you, do not cling to it. Most of the time, that thing that we're trying to prevent, that bad thing we're trying to prevent from happening, that bad thing happening is the universe clearing the way to try to bring you what you want very frequently. That thing you want, the universe is trying to give it to you, but you're getting in the way. The universe is like, yo, I can't give you that thing yet until I get rid of this. Let me get rid of this first. And we try to cling to it. And then we're wondering why we're not seeing the blessings and stuff like that, you know? Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is a job or maybe it's a connection with it. Maybe it's a friendship. It could even be a family member. Whatever it is, if you feel like, say it's a job, for example, say it's a job and weird shit just keeps happening. You know, like you're working somewhere and it feels great. You start saying, yep, I want to keep this job. I want to try to work up and get promoted. And yeah, I'm going to try to establish myself here at this job. And you may feel that way for a good 6 to 8 months. And then you wake up one day and the energy changes. And you just don't feel that way anymore. And it's so weird. You don't feel that driven like you were. And then you start noticing your boss is acting fucking weird. Like, what did I do to you? What is going on here? You know, like some of the coworkers are acting a little bit funny. Shit just shifted and changed overnight. That's the universe saying, okay, this cycle is complete. Time to go look elsewhere. But we don't do that, do we? No, we don't do that. We try to cling to it. But you're feeling yourself being nudged in a different direction. The universe is trying to nudge you towards the door. And we don't do that. We don't listen to it. We should say, oh, okay, well, I'm going to go knock on some proverbial doors. Again, proverbial door, metaphorical door. Go fill out some applications somewhere else. I'm feeling this way for a reason. Or let's say it's like a friendship or something like that. Somebody comes into your life, you're real good buddies for a long time. Then all of a sudden you wake up one day and the energy changes. And usually that immediately triggers your defenses, doesn't it? You know, you look back, it's probably happened to you a million times. All of a sudden you wake up and the energy between you and somebody is different. And for some reason that triggers your defenses. And you're like, what's going on with you? What are you scheming? There's a weird vibe coming off of you. And you can't put your finger on exactly what it is. Not really. And sometimes it may be so nuanced, you may not even say anything because you're afraid it'll sound stupid and weird. You might be like, everything okay with you? Yeah, why do you ask that? Oh, I don't know. You're like, what the fuck is going on with you? Your soul contract is complete. Does it make sense? Whenever you start feeling a nudge, pay attention to it. Pay attention to it. Okay. All righty. Okay. Well, I feel like those were the messages that my Cancerian friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.